Hi, I'm Mark D'Angelo. I'm here with BandDirector.com. This is Drew Solomonson of Phantom Regiment. And Drew, we're just outside. Can you tell us a little bit about this part of the show and what you're working on and how it's going to enhance the program?
Okay. Well, yeah, we're in our afternoon block, the visual block, and basically what we're working on now is adding in a few things to our show. We have a couple of spots where we needed to put a little bit more movement into the show and just try to bring the story across a little bit better, the idea of the show. So basically during our blocks, we usually take care of those things first, and then we head into cleaning up the rest of the show, making sure that's nice and presentable.
So this portion right now, would you say you're doing some cleaning on this, or is this still development?
This is actually stuff that we're just putting in right now. We put it in this about 15 minutes ago, and we started work on this morning. So, okay. And so, yeah. So we're putting all these things together, and then we'll get it all cleaned up and see how it goes.
Okay. So the count structure on this, I was watching as it was developing, is everyone has their own counts that they're responsible for as far as when the motion happens?
Right. On a lot of these ripple type of things that we have, we try to make sure that every person has a count that they're supposed to leave on. More often than not, some people will just do it as a sight type of thing, but it's just for us, it's better to have a structured count. And we usually use anywhere from subdivisions of 8th notes to even 16th notes sometimes.
Okay. So in this move right here, are they subdividing it through the 16th note?
As of right now, we're on the 8ths. We'd like to eventually get it to the 16ths, but at a 180 tempo, it's a little brisk for that to happen. So we break it down with 8ths, and at some point we'll try to break it down to 16ths.
Now, in the development in a move like this, it starts with a concept first, and then how do you break it down with counts? Is it depending on how many yard lines the spread is, or?
Basically, what we do is when they set up the drill portion of this part of the show, it's designed in there that we're going to have a movement at some point. And, we have a 56 count phrase where it says movement needs to be here. And so what we'll do is we'll break it down with the music. The music that we have is syncopated in a different way than just normal common time. It switches back from 4/4 to 3/4 quite a bit. And so we try to pick up on just accents throughout the pit, and then as well as the battery line, and just try to line those things up and trying to find some type of count structure for that to happen.
Excellent.
And so we do that in the morning time, and then we basically put it together here in the afternoon.
And this is going to be something that we'll see in the show tomorrow night.
We'll be in the show tomorrow night, and more often than not, we'll do these types of changes even on show days, because we need to have it in, and we need to get a judge's read on it and see what they think about it.
Very good. Well, what is your role with the visual?
I'm one of the visual technicians here, and this will be, I guess, about 5 years that I've been doing that.
Did you march here with Phantom as well?
Marched here for 4 years as well.
Have you seen any change in the program in those 5 years as far as the concepts are being taught, the educational aspect of it?
Yeah, the staff that I had when I first began here was completely different as far as an instructional base, but ever since about the 2003 season, they've been starting to piece things together, and then the visual program has been in place since around 2005. And since then, it's been fairly consistent with how we do things. Before that, there had been a lot of different methods of doing those things. But we've found a good way of doing things that we feel is working well.
Anybody who loses their balance.
Well, hey, thanks a lot, Drew.
Thank you very much.